I didn't choose Hazanut. Hazanut chose me. I came originally from Uruguay. I studied with cantors and rabbis to be a Hazan. I think it shaped my way of approaching the pulpit.
Okay, what are we doing when we say Shalom Aleichem? What do we do? What are we doing actually when we say Shalom? What is Shalom?
One of the most important things that the Cantor Cattan, along with the two rabbis, do in the synagogue is how we work together with the schools. We're in there on every Shabbat morning, Friday morning that is, when they have their special Shabbat programs. And the fact that the kids see the rabbis and the cantor working together and enjoying sharing time with each other and with them shows them that it's an entire team effort. Without music, I really think our services fall flat.
I think that we should try to do is to install in them the curiosity and the willingness of wanting to learn more and more about Judaism.
I learned something a long time ago when I saw a rabbi who unfortunately had suffered a very severe stroke and lost his ability to speak. However, he was able to sing. And that taught me something very important, which of course the neurologist can tell you, is that it's a different part of the brain, music. It's not the logical part, it's really an emotional part.
Our children, my students, are overloaded with so many different activities, and they still get the time to get into the internet, the Facebook, and the texting and everything, but we cannot substitute the human experience. So when we have the chance of getting them, physically speaking, in presence, we should prioritize the experience.
Because the whole idea is to have a joyous experience. And you can see that with the kids. It's a total different mood. When you're talking to them, they may be engaged in learning, but when you're singing with them, you see a different light on their face and you see a different enthusiasm. That enthusiasm can then be translated over to study as well. Adult education is a very critical part that the Cantor participates in. We want them to understand that everyone who is involved in the synagogue on what they call a clergy level, everyone is involved with teaching.
Every week the Cantor and I study, generally on Friday before Shabbat. And every week we read Torah in front of the congregation. On a scale of 1 to 10, prior to studying with the Cantor, I was probably a 1, and I'm probably a little bit better than a 1 now.
I enjoy when we work on something and something comes out right the way we worked on. It's really for me it's gives me naches.
We really emphasize learning, and the learning, I think, brings the words to life and really helps understand maybe some of the subtext of what's being said.
If you have the right approach and the right experience, you will have the inspiration and the curiosity to keep studying.
This song, this study, this celebration, and when they see everyone together instead of the rabbi and cantor in separate roles coming in as if this one only sings and this one only teaches. No, the cantor sings and teaches, the rabbi teaches and tries to sing, not as successfully. Cantor's one up on us on that one. Then they understand that this is a total package.
The key is teamwork, and the key is getting the right support, and the key is moving forward together to what we consider is the goal we have to achieve, and ultimately is engaging our new generations in all this.
So when we realize that what everybody does is exceedingly important in the synagogue, and that one is not more important than the other, we realize that as a team we can really build a much more successful institution and model for the laity how they need to direct the synagogue and lead the synagogue.